Let me ask you a question. How long have you been pretending that you're okay? I mean, the answer you give your coworkers or your family or the people who ask, how are you? I mean, how are you really? Because if I'm being honest, there have been seasons in my life where I smiled in front of everyone, then sat alone in my truck who wondering why I felt so empty. I've had days where I questioned myself, where I wondered who I was and if I was enough. I had my whole future figured out, only to watch it disappear right in front of me. I've experienced heartbreak. I've made mistakes. I've lost things I thought I'd never lose. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's this: pain doesn't care who you are, it doesn't care what you do for a living, it doesn't care how strong everyone thinks you are. Pain has a way of finding all of us. The difference is what we choose to do when it finds us. For a long time, I thought I had to carry everything by myself. I thought asking for help meant I had failed. I thought real strength meant keeping my head down and pretending everything was fine. I was wrong. The strongest people I've ever met aren't the ones who never struggle. They're the ones who have the courage to admit they're struggling and still choose to keep going. That's why I started Through the Fire. Not because I've got life all figured out. I don't. Not because I have every answer. I don't. I started this because I know what it feels like to need someone to remind you that tomorrow is still worth fighting for. Maybe that's why you found this video today. Maybe you've been carrying something nobody else knows. Maybe maybe you've been trying to stay strong for everyone around you. Maybe you're exhausted. If that's you, I want you to hear these words. You don't have to earn your worth. You don't have to prove that you deserve another chance. You don't have to prove anything. You have your whole life figured out. Before you take the next step, you just have to keep going. One day, one conversation, one choice, one step at a time. I don't know your story. I don't know what you're carrying, but I know this. The fact that you're still here tells me something. You've survived every hard day you've ever faced. That doesn't mean it was easy. It means you're stronger than you probably give yourself credit for. So don't quit on yourself. Don't let it be a bad chapter. Some of the most beautiful chapters in life are written after the pages we wanted to tear out. And maybe, just maybe, the chapter you're about to step into will become the one you're most grateful you never gave up on. Thank you for trusting me with a few minutes of your day. I hope every video on this channel reminds you of one thing: you're never walking through the fire alone. And before I go, I want to leave you with the same words I hope someone would say to me on my hardest days. If nobody has told you today, I'm proud of you. Proud of you for making it this far. I'm glad you're still here. Keep walking through the fire. I'm Colton, and I'll see you soon.